Okay, we have one last thing we want to do with inverse functions. We want to look at an application. So this says the cost per person for chartering a bus is given by C of x equals 200 plus 15x over x, where x is the number of people in the group. Determine C inverse of x and explain what it represents. Okay, so to find C inverse, what we're going to do is first we'll say y equals 200 plus 15x over x. So I just replaced the C of x with a y. Now I'm going to swap the x and the y. So we're going to say x equals 200 plus 15y over y. Now I need to solve for y. So first I want to get rid of this denominator. I'm going to multiply both sides by y. So I'll have xy, y's cancel out here, equals 200 plus 15y. Now I need to get all the terms with a y in them on one side. So I'm going to subtract 15y from both sides. So xy minus 15y equals 200. And now that both terms on the left-hand side have a y, I can factor out a y and say y times x minus 15 equals 200. And now I'm going to divide both sides by the x minus 15. So we get y equals 200 over x minus 15. So we would say that C inverse of x equals 200 over x minus 15. Okay. So remember, so we've done half of this. We've determined C inverse of x. Now we need to explain what it means. Now let's look at C, and let's think about C like a machine. So C of x, we put in x the number of people that you wanted to put on a bus. And then out, you got the cost per person. Now, if we're talking about the inverse, we're going the other way. So what C inverse of x tells us, if you put in the cost per person, it tells you the number of people that you can charter a bus for. So C inverse of x gives the number of people you can charter a bus for if x is the cost per person. Okay, so what was our output is now our input, and what was our input is now our output.